much more of my time will you waste? You will rot in hell for breaking my shield of darkness. But first, you will taste the true might of my flesh and blood. You shall taste the terror eternal. Even death shall offer you no respite.
It begins! Alright. Angelo, no, not heal, go buff. Jessica. Steph, wait. No, I gave it to Angelo. I'm an idiot. Anyways. Alright, Timbrel, use it. He's going to cast a lot of magic, I think, so we'll want to magic barrier first, anyways. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Timbrel. So any turn that I think any turn that we're not going to have Angelo go full bore attack, we're going to have Angelo simply use the either heal or use the Timbrel thing. Okay, now he's hitting everyone for that damage. And sleep. Great. Wait, I thought Cher had a thing to prevent the sleep. You know what? It's fine. Psych up. One more Timbrel. Because we're gonna hit him hard, and we gotta hit him fast. So I think too, when you use the Psych up, you have to be psyching up yourself. That's a lot of ow. In order for it... You son of a... Cool. Great. Grand. At least he gets one off. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. It might be a thing where I just have to have... be on-off with Darius and Yangus. That makes no sense. Let me explain. I'll use the Timbrel. Ovs. I feel like I should have given it to Jessica. I'll use the Timbrel on and off. Every other turn, I will have Darius and Yangus just attack. If they can't attack, they'll just use the use Medusa. And by the way, her dance obviously has been affected by the tension. Ow. Ow. So I could worry about buffing otherwise, but I think this might work. So I'll have Darius and Yangus attack this coming turn. Angelo will keep up the Timbrel. What do I even use? Because Giga Gash, I don't know if it's going to do as much damage as I wanted to. Oh, no, wait, shit. I should have Jessica also cast Oomph. Not this turn, though. You know what? We'll swap over, because I'm pretty sure he's supposed to count as a devil. For Devil Crusher. Timbrel? And then she will cast a Hustle. Actually, wait. Should I bother with the Oomph? Because again, it's going to be dispelled with Thin Ice. Yeah, it might not be... Piece of shit. At least the blazing fire barely does anything worth a damn. Sorry, Empirya. Now I just have the slight worry of how much HP you actually have. Alright, Double Crusher. Indril. Hustle Dance. Because if I go for the oomph, it might just end up getting dispelled anyways. And honestly, that's kind of far more annoying at this point. Because the Tendril we can just constantly use over and over and over and over again for 300, 200 plus damage per character. Okay. Less okay. Okay. What am I doing? I think those two just need to... I'm thinking, and the thinking is not working. Okay, yeah. He's good because he's also been tensioned. How that missed the two in the middle that appear to have been hit in the first place, I'll never know. Okay, it's a good thing I didn't even bother with the Tendril at that point. This is going to be a longer episode in case y'all didn't realize. Alright, Falcon Slash, Double Crusher. Everyone's relatively alright, so Timbrel. Well, Umfundarius. I probably could be going for like another turn worth of Timbrel-ing or something, but honestly... Alright, that's gonna do next to nothing. Jessica's looking white. That was nearly... Or that was 450 damage, that's good. Oh, 46. Excellent. Alright, so... Falcon. Devil. Timbrel. Jessica uses the hustle. Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Please don't kill us, Lord of Darkness. Ah, that's not a whole lot of healing for her. I might just use... Depending on how much damage we're looking at, I'll just have Angelo heal us next turn. Yeah, probably should anyways. Dun, dun, dun. God, that's some good damage. It's nearly 1,000 damage a turn. I feel like I've gotten this down to a science, but I know I haven't. Alright. They've already oomphed. I think really the most that we can have her do at the moment is just to frizzle? Yeah, I don't need to worry about Omni Heal if everyone in the party is getting that healing going. Okay, that's like 500-600-ish. Good 800-900-ish. Wave of Ice, that's fine. And less fine? Yeah, it's fine. Really, I should also cast Accelerate, but again, we got that whole, you know, thin ice attack thing that pisses me the hell off. I'll have you hustle. I would hate for him to suddenly have an onslaught and take out Angela or Yangus. Less Yangus is a good chance. More Angelo. Because Yangus is the HP of so much. Smashes the party. And in the bowl. Oh, you had to hit Jessica with that. I'm starting to wish I had given Jessica the Sage's Stone. Because he can always just use Omni Heal. Which honestly I think I'll do. Then we'll Timbrel. Then she can oomph on Yangus. Never mind. I suppose I should have had someone faster try to get the healing off of. But of course. Okay, balls. I know you have Kazing. Oh no, you have a Zing. Why did I think that you had Kazing? Because you have the best healing spell in the game, why wouldn't you have the best resurrection spell in the game? And yes, I'm highly doubting that this dude is going to have a chance in hell of getting silenced or fuddled. Keep on saying silenced because, you know, most other games silence, all that fun stuff. That hurt. As the second time you put her to sleep, cease. Wasn't she just resurrected? Guess she was just resurrected. Alright, we'll use the Sage's Stone with you at the least then. Nope. Timbrel. Yeah, the Sage's Stone is more effective than the hustle dance that she's got, but she's already got the hustle dance, so why would she? Thank you for waking up, Jessica. Wait, that didn't put... That's so silly. Didn't wake her up, despite it being an arm the size of the Empire State Building. Makes sense. Alright, Sage's Stone... Actually, wait. We're gonna Omni Heal this turn. Double Crush. Now, I could have Angelo actually attack. He's got 50 tension right now, so this should be a lot of damage. Yeah! Haha! Suck it, Rhapthorne!
We done it, Gav! We only went and bleeding done it!
At last. I can finally go back and tell Bangers and Mash it's all over. And I have something to tell Alistair too. That he was right all along. I only made it this far because I followed my heart.
Who'd have thought we'd ever manage it? Should be an interesting anecdote for the ladies.
I bet Grandad and the Orcs Princess would be having a whale of a time by now. They must be back to normal at last. I'm half surprised the old codger ain't turned up to surprise us as usual. But even he couldn't spring up in a place like this, eh?
I transported your friends back to their homeland. Each one of you is a great hero. Yangus, Jessica, Angelo, and of course, you. I will never forget your strength and courage. You remind me of the 7 sages. You humans never fail to surprise me. It is time to land. Your friends are eager to see you again. Here we are. Now you can be with your friends again.
Ah, there you are. Welcome back. I saw you all in action. My wonderful men. You were magnificent.
I ain't one of your men, Grandad.
Neither am I.
And I'm a free agent.
Of course, of course. And I suppose you weren't magnificent either. Wise bird! A god! Are you leaving us already?
This world is in no danger now. My path leads to other worlds.
I see. Well, anyway, we are in your Wait a minute! Aren't you forgetting something? What about the princess and I? Just how long are we going to have to suffer this outrageous curse?
Well, the power of Rhapthorne's curse is weakening. It will not be long now.
Really? Splendid! I feel much better for hearing that. Well, I don't know where your next destination is, but take care. Is it proper to tell a god to take care?
I am not a god, nor is my real name Empirya. These are but the names you humans have given to me. I was known by a different name in the land of my birth. There I was called Ramia. But now I must leave. Goodbye, brave humans. It has been an honor to have known you.
Goodbye.
Grandad, you're sparkling.
It's taken you this long to notice. A personality as rich as mine always sparkles.
Nah, I mean literally. Take a look at yourself!
Hmm? Ooh! I'm back to normal! Hurrah! I'm back! Finally rid of that hideously ugly guise!
But you don't look no different. You look exactly the same as before.
What did you say? Are you blind? Dazzled by my striking appearance, no doubt. Wait. This is no time for an argument. Where's the princess? Where is my beautiful Medea?
Hello, everyone.
Medea! You're back! Oh, my beloved Medea! At last the curse is lifted. Everything is back as it should be.
Father,
Hey! Look!
Oh, my castle! My castle is back to its old self too! Trodain is restored! The glory returns! Everyone, this calls for a banquet! Prepare a feast!
Several months later.
Gav! Hey, long time no see, eh? I ain't seen your mug since we polished off that fat geezer. I've been playing it straight, Gav. None of that dodgy business I was up to before I met you. Yeah, I've been doing a bit of trading, you know, bits and bobs like. Been sailing round and selling stuff in all the places we went to together. This bird, mate of mine's been bugging me for ages to help her with it. So here I am. You're looking at Yengus, the important exporter now. Anyway, I heard your big news. So you're head of the palace guards then, eh? Diamond. I'm well chuffed I can help you out on your first big job and all. And it's for none other than our darling horse prince. Oh, listen to me. She ain't an horse anymore, is she? So we're escorting the princess to a wedding at Sevilla Cathedral, right? I don't know, though. Beats me why she's still marrying that charmless bloke, after all that's happened. Oh yeah, nearly forgot. I was supposed to give you a message from this old minister I saw on the way over. Seems the princess is ready to deport now. So you can go and fetch her from a room like. I'll be waiting down in the courtyard then, eh? See you in a bit.
Man, it's nice that they actually give you a chance to see Jourdain Castle all proper like. Gee. Up to your old stuff again?
Ah, it's been a while. I came as soon as I heard the news. So, it seems we'll have the honor of escorting the lovely princess. I just ran into Yengus too, same as ever. I'm a busy man, as you know, so I wasn't too thrilled at first at having to drop everything and come over. But it is good to see the old gang again. Anyway, are you really alright with this wedding going ahead? You don't have to stick around if it's too hard for you. Just do what you have to do, my friend. Like I did when I left the Abbey.
Oh, Angelo's so wonderful. You know, he looks after children who don't have anywhere else to go. Don't you? He says he wants to repay all the kindness Abbot Francisco showed him when he was all alone in the world. Isn't he just the sweetest man you ever met?
Hey, no need to tell the whole world. I have a certain image to maintain with my admirers. Well then, see you in a bit. I'll be down in the courtyard taking a break. Come and find me when you're ready.
Yeah, that's no surprise. I mean, both him being all himself still and all that fun stuff. Ooh, suppose I probably should have returned those treasures before all this happened. Let's see, where was the princess's place? Honestly, don't recall. Mostly because no one was like, oh yeah, this is the princess's room. Princess? No? What's with the curse and that grueling journey she had to suffer? Poor Medea's been through such a lot. She deserves her fair share of happiness now. Hope that Prince Charmless doesn't live up to his name. Just so long as he makes the princess happy, that's all that matters. Seriously, where is the princess's room? Oh. Where are you going, Commander? The princess is in her room on the 3rd floor. I'm afraid the princess isn't here. Okay. Times when quest markers wouldn't be that bad of an idea. I guess there's not too many rooms in this area to go exploring. You're not the princess. Where are you? What a pleasure to see you. I was just reminiscing about Princess Medea and all the times we spent together. And you, I've got plenty of memories of you too. It was 10 years ago now that you joined us here at the castle, wasn't it? We were rather surly at first, if I remember correctly, but life around here soon brightened you up. Now look what a fine man you've become. Sorry, listen to me. I should think that you need to get going along, don't you? The princess is waiting for you. I don't know about my being surly. Just what happens sometimes.
Hey there! Long time no see. How have you been? You look pretty well, that's for sure. But how come you haven't visited me in Alexandria? I've missed you. You know, I was planning to go off and live on my own, but my mother was so worried I ended up settling down back at home. I guess the time I spent away from her made us both realize what's truly important to us. We get on really well now. I'm not much of a replacement for my brother, but I've decided to stay and look after Alexandria. With everyone's help, of course. But enough of that. Have you heard? Apparently Yangus and Red have teamed up now and they're doing something together. Can you believe it? Last I remember, they couldn't exchange 2 words without 3 insults. I wonder what went on between them. Huh? You're on your way to pick up Princess Medea? Yeah, I guess it's time to get going. Okay then. I'll be waiting for you down in the courtyard.
That's a good one. Couldn't share 2 words without 3 insults. That's just brilliant. Is this for her?
I suppose this is the last time I'll play the piano like this in here. I wonder if there'll be a piano I can play in Argonia. Thank you for coming. Is it already time to leave? I asked the minister to have you call on me so that we could take one last walk through the castle, alone together, just like old times. I know it's not quite time yet, but I wanted to say goodbye to you properly. To thank you for everything you've done. The times I've spent here in Tradaine Castle, with you, will be memories I shall treasure for always. I have to marry the Prince of Argonia to fulfill my royal duty. And you have to. Please continue to serve my father and protect Tradaine, just as you always have. Oh. So then, shall we go? It won't do to keep people waiting too long.
So this is Sevilla Cathedral. What a perfect place for a grand royal wedding. Excellent work, young man. You did an admirable job of escorting us. Your duty here has now been fulfilled. You shall stay the night at the inn and return to Trudane tomorrow.
But I thought they'd all be attending the wedding.
I'm sorry, Princess, but I'm afraid that won't be possible.
Well, well, pleased to make your acquaintance indeed. I am Prince Charmley of Argonia. Goodness! Ooh, you must be Princess Medea. Ooh, charmed, I'm sure. One look at you is enough to make me forget all the other beautiful girls I've ever met. I'm the luckiest man in the world to have you as my wife.
Blimey. What's with all the romance? I didn't know you had it in you, Charmless.
It's Charmley. Oh, aren't you those servants from the initiation? No doubt you're here because you heard the news of my wedding. Well, I'm afraid this is as far as you can come. I can't possibly have commoners like you at such a grand royal affair. It's not as if you're aristocracy, or wealthy, or, well, anything.
That brat is unbelievable. Can't let us in on account of our being too common, indeed. The preening little snob. It's been a while since the initiation, but he is still just as obnoxious as ever. And yet tomorrow, he's going to be marrying the princess. Can you believe it? Are you really going to let this happen? If you ask me, it's your duty as Chief of the Palace Guard to protect the princess's happiness.
Rise and shine, Gov. The princess will be getting itched in a bit. We've come all this way. We should at least try and get a glimpse of her all dolled up. I'll go on ahead then, eh? I'll be waiting in front of that big church.
Man, who would have figured that the giant prick wasn't going to, even for one bit, turn out to be a better individual? Oh, you know we're gonna crash the wedding if we can. Who wants to crash a wedding? You do, you do.
We thought you weren't coming. The ceremony's already started. It's bedlam up there with all those people. I doubt anyone would notice you among the crowd.
You haven't forgotten what I said yesterday about Medea's happiness? Well, anyways, I won't say anymore. We're all behind you, whatever you decide to do. Princess Medea's a bit obstinate, isn't she? I mean, who cares about some dusty old promise? She should just refuse if she doesn't want to get married. Well, that's what I'd do anyways, but maybe things are different if you're a princess. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, let her marry, be miserable, maybe watch her stab Charmley in the back in the middle of his sleep. That'd be great.
What a crowd! I can't see a thing from here.
What's going on? Has it already started?
People are saying that the bride looks stunning. I wish I was more like her.
I'm more interested in seeing the new Lord High Priest than the bride and groom, but it's impossible to see anything from here.
Congratulations, Princess Medea! Congratulations, Prince Charles!
Hey, stop pushing!
What up?
Oh,
There you are, Gov. I knew you'd turn up. Right, this way. Follow me. Well, we've got this far. Now we just have to take care of that knight.
Boy, this is gonna be a disaster. I'm in for it. Can't come any closer until the royal wedding ceremony is over. You'll just have to wait round the front. Are you trying to tell me that you've been invited? Okay, I want to make sure I do this right here. Okay, I have one that's saying that I have to say no here. Well, at least you're honest. Now just wait with everyone else. Yes. All those invited have already been seated inside the cathedral. Hope you aren't thinking of forcing your way inside. I feel like this is lying to me, but yes.
What? Yeah.
You leave him to me, Gov. Go on, in you go.
Yankus is such a bro.
honestly, where has the princess got to? What could possibly be taking her so long? Hmm? What do you think you're doing? Are you trying to ruin my wedding? I won't stand for it. Guards, get rid of him at once.
Excuse me for the interruption, Your Majesty, lords, ladies and gentlemen. I have an urgent communique for the king.
What? Is this true?
Ah. What is it, Father? Tell me at once.
It seems the bride, Princess Medea, has disappeared.
What did you say? I don't believe it. Well, she must have been kidnapped. It's the only explanation. Aha! Of course! It was you! This is all your doing! He was jealous, so he kidnapped the princess. Seize him at once!
This is going swimmingly.
Phew. You're okay.
Hey? What's going on, Gov? Where's the princess? What's happened to the wedding?
Hey! Get over here, we've got trouble! King Trode and Princess Medea are surrounded by soldiers down there!
You what? I don't get it. But we better get a move on, Gov. It don't look good.
Stay right where you are!
Do you think we'll just let you go after you ruined the royal wedding like that?
Leave them to us. You just get the princess and King Trode to safety.
Why the deuce are they surrounded by soldiers, though?
Ah, there you are. Just in the nick of time. I knew I could depend on you. You have to take Medea and escape from here at once. I can't possibly let that awful Prince Charmless marry my beautiful Medea. My country's honor matters not one jot compared to her happiness. Please, take her to safety.
I mean, hell yeah.
My marriage was arranged by our two families long ago. I thought I had no choice but to accept it gracefully. I always resigned myself to it. I always saw it as my duty as princess. But I simply can't abide him. If it's a choice between marrying that twit and being a horse, you can make mine a grass sandwich. I can't live my whole life denying my true feelings. Take my hand and let's run away together. Please, take me away from here.
Could you let them get away, you incompetent rogues? How could you be so remiss as to let a wagged warble like them wout you, you rotten rascals? I should have known better than to entrust my princess's retrieval to a troop of reluctant roughnecks.
Then why don't you go after them and bring the princess back yourself?
But I can't do that all on my own. I'll send the royal guard.
Typical. You think that just because you're a prince, you can solve everything with money and power.
But I got that huge argon heart during the initiation all by myself.
Enough of your lies! I know the truth.
Blimey, Father.
And that was Dragon Quest VIII, Journey of the Cursed King. There's actually two endings that we could have gotten here, and one of them does involve doing stuff to actually get Jessica ending as opposed to the Medea ending. Although, you know, any ending where it's where you're available to stuff freaking King Prince Charmley is peak ending in my regard. God, this guy's such a damn good game. Like, don't get me wrong. I think that it has some flaws to it. Most of them involving certain mechanics to it, particularly stealing and item drop rates and whatnot. Because, let's face it, the stealing in this is kind of trash. But it is very much a fantastic game. I love the characters, I love the art, I love the music, I love the world in general. It is just such a freaking diverse cast of characters all over the place. And sometimes, yeah, the voice acting does get a little bit, in particular for me anyways. I think the weirdest selection of choices would be Rhapthorne himself in his smaller form. Because, boy howdy, that's a voice. And there's just a whole lot of plot things in this that were awesome and felt good, and it didn't really feel all that forced. It was a whimsical, though somehow still dark adventure throughout the entirety of it. People die straight up in front of you. People trick you. People are ginormous assholes to you. There's a slew of villains and people, and honestly, it's freaking fantastic. And I'd say that the most villainous of the characters isn't even Rhapthorne to me. For me, the most villainous, like, there's evil, okay? Rhapthorne's evil. Lord of Darkness, all that fun stuff. But to me, when it comes to actual villainous characters, there's two in this that come to mind. Marcello, who is a fantastic sort of villainous of just backstabbiness. And then there is Charmless, who, you know, is full on just so full of himself, thinks he's hot shit until someone actually calls them out on it. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. This was such a fantastic game. Most of the monster and character designs are freaking fantastic, varied in their own fun ways. And I can tell you for sure that the very first time that I played this, way back when, I still feel as happy, as satisfied, as what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know, fulfilled, I suppose, as I am today as when the first time I had ever beaten this game. And sadly enough, I think, like, I have not beaten this game multiple times, mind you. I have beaten this game grand total of once, and most all of the events of this game are still burned in my brain. From, you know, the separate sages dying to all the areas. I think the only one I didn't quite remember all that well was the whole thing with the Lord High Priest. Because sometimes in this there were characters that were just introduced so that they can die. Let's be honest here. Like the Lord High Priest, he literally had like, what, 3 minutes of screen time before, you know, getting offed by, what, a heart attack? Because that's what it seems like. And his lackey there, he was pretty much introduced just to get us out of the jail, it feels like. But I don't know, I guess that was mostly just to have it so as you actually had a solution to get out of what Marcello was doing to you, which was, you know, being a dick.
It's been a long journey. A lot has happened along the way, but it's all worked out well in the end. Old obligations matter not one jot. What matters is being able to live a full and happy life. You should decide for yourself who you wish to marry. I won't rush you. Take as long as you need. Although, I don't know how easy it will be to find someone now that you've jilted a prince.
Never mind that now, Father. Look, we're home. Home for good.
Man, I've not seen this the end scene in decades. You succeeded in defeating the Lord of Darkness. If you save here, your victory will be recorded in an adventure log. It will allow you to continue your adventure from the moment just before you set off to fight Rhapthorne. Record your triumph so that a new legend may be born. I mean, hell yeah, we want to save. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like, yeah, Rhapthorne was evil and all that fun stuff, but he was evil villainous. Whereas Marcello and Charmley are human villainous. And I can get behind Marcello. The post-game calls to me. But yeah, I can get behind Marcello's whole thing of, you know, theoretically I could get behind his whole thing. Charmless, though, man, there's not one moment on screen when he was on screen that I did not want to choke him. This was such a damn good game. I highly suggest anyone out there that is looking for a really fantastic older JRPG that still doesn't feel old and feels very modern to pick this up. It's for the 3DS, it's for the PlayStation 2. Shouldn't be all that too hard to find, or hell, just run on a more modern computer. And honestly, that's all I'd really ask for. I think it's just on the screen until I reset it. But yeah, this has been a fantastic freaking game, and I can't wait to delve more into it via the post game, because it literally just called to me. I don't know how the hell I'm going to chop up this video, because this is a long one, or maybe I won't, I don't know. Seriously, go play this game. Like, of the Dragon Quest games, I love the hell out of the ones I played anyways. I love the hell out of 3. It is my favorite in the whole, you know, what it does. But story-wise, plot-wise, character-wise, everything-wise, Dragon Quest VIII, I just ekes out over Dragon Quest 3 for me. It is such a damn good game. Such a fun time. And yeah, some mechanical quirks to it, but otherwise, it's a solid goddamn title. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. But I'm gonna go ahead, call it a video here, because the next time I pop on for Dragon Quest VIII, it's gonna be post game. And from what I remember as a kid, post game will kick my ass. So thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this series so far. I don't know how much longer the post game is going to be. It's going to be time. I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.